Ken Sewing Center just got in a huge shipment of Janome 2222s, and today I want to show you a little bit about this particular machine and give you a brief overview. The 2222 is the top of the line in the Janome mechanical machines that offers a front-loading bobbin system, and I'll show you why it's top of the line. One, you have 22 stitches that are built in onto the machine. It has the one-step buttonhole, and this machine will come with a special attachment that will allow you to place the button you're working with in the attachment, and the machine does the buttonhole the same size every time. So much easier than using the old four-step buttonhole style. The 2222 is very easy to thread. Everything's channeled all the way down to the needle, and this is something you rarely do see on a mechanical machine. You do have the built-in needle threader. So all I have to do is raise my needle to the highest position, and then I can engage my needle threader to thread the needle for me. The tension system is very easy to operate. It's right here in front of you. Keeping our tension setting between 4 and 5, we're rarely going to have to adjust that, even from heavy materials all the way down to sheer materials. But the 2222 is easy to operate, so if you're a beginner sewer looking to give this as a gift, or if you're an experienced sewer and want something that has just a little bit more than a basic machine, the 2222 is a really good choice. All we have to do is match up letters to letters, and on the front of the machine it'll show me the stitches. Now, the black row of stitches here, or from the pattern selector here, if I want to do my stitches in red, those are stretch stitches, and all I have to do is adjust my length knob to SS, which stands for stretch stitch. Inside the machine there's a cam stack, and the machine will automatically dial this row of stitches up for me. So what it's basically doing, if I have it on letter A, I've got a straight stretch stitch. So it's going to sew 2 stitches forward and 1 in reverse. I have the double zigzag. Used to we have rick rack that you would buy and sew on by hand. Well, now this is built into the machine. Then you have an array of overcasting and blanket stitches and some decorative stitches that are built in on our stretch stitch pattern. We'll have an easy reverse lever that's here, and I can adjust the width on the sewing patterns right here, and adjust my length right here. The 2222 also offers a free arm, so I can open up the free arm. I access my bobbin here. Has the easy to use front loading bobbin system, and I do have drop feed, so if I'm doing free motion embroidery, free motion quilting, or if I need to darn a hole, I can drop the feed dogs so those are not coming into contact with my fabric, and then I'm able to do that without feeding the fabric through. And if you'll notice here, I have extra high lift under my presser foot. So if I'm working with a thicker piece of material, say I'm hemming a pair of denim jeans, or if I'm quilting, I can get that material up under the feed dogs so the machine can feed the fabric through. So you'll notice that the 2222 does offer a lot of accessories. We do have a discounted price on the 2222. Once our inventory is depleted, I cannot get this price any longer. Feel free to give us a call if you have any questions about this machine or need us to compare it for you to another one. We'll be glad to answer all your questions and find the machine that's right for you. Threading the Janome 2222 is super easy. We have a dual spool pin up top, so I can sew with a twin needle if I want to. That's something you don't see on a lot of mechanical models. But all I have to do is a guide that I go right through here. Everything's channeled through my tension system. Go through the needle traverse lever here, back down through the channel, and I have a guide right by my needle. And then all I have to do is pull the needle threader down and engage it. And I've threaded the needle. Threading the bobbin on a front-loading bobbin system is super easy. Janome makes it very easy on their machines. All I have to do is place the bobbin right here, and on the side there's a little slit right here that I have to put the thread in. I rake it through, and I'm done. Then, to insert it into the machine, all I have to do is go right through the front, line up my guide that's at the top, and I've inserted the bobbin. I'm ready to sew. The 2222 has some really nice features about it. As we mentioned earlier, it's really easy to operate because all I have to do is match up letter to letter, and I know what stitch that I'm on. If I'm doing a straight stitch, Naturally, I'm not going to have a width because I'm just doing straight stitch, but I can adjust my width button if I need to move my needle over. And that comes in really handy if I'm putting in a zipper, putting in cording or piping. I can move my needle position over from center to get right up to the edge of that zipper that I'm working with. And listen how quiet that the machine operates. That's full speed. The 2222 is very durable because I'm going to do 8-ply of denim here for you, which basically represents the side seam on a pair of pants. It's probably the heaviest thing you'll ever sew. You can sew heavy denim to garment grade leather with the machine. It can handle lighter weight materials as well because the feed dog system is large enough. It's going to keep our fabric flat as the needles penetrate in the garment. So I have that extra high lift under my presser foot. I can put the fabric underneath it and I'm ready to sew. It sews through this like it's nothing. Then I have a little razor on the side of the machine here that I can rake my thread across, and I'm finished.